And we have our main event, Bayley versus Bianca Belair, non-title. They promoted this so strongly. And I thought for a minute there that it was going to be a title match. And if it was a title match, this main event would have been justified. But to be honest with you, it doesn't. It was just a match. And it was a match that didn't have a lot of oomph with it. You had the blow-off. You had the ladder match. What else is there to do? If this is not for the title, how can I care? How can I? Now, there was a backstage attack on Candice LeRae, and they implied that she has a shoulder injury. Does she have an actual injury? I don't know. But it sounds like they're writing her off of TV somewhere, and they mentioned it a couple of times over the course of this match, which is totally fine because it makes Damage Control have credibility, and especially right now, they need it. They had a back and forth. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. These women really put in some work, and I really like this match. But it just wasn't quite there for main event. I don't know what I would replace with it. Well, the only thing that I would replace with it is the Judgment Day one. That's really the only one that I would do because the rest of the matches were kind of there, you know. But overall, it was fine, and then we had a return. But we'll talk about that here in a second. Damage Control and the referee were knocked out by this mystery person. And it was a KOD, but it really didn't go through because it was Nikki Cross who returns as Nikki Cross, swinging neckbreaker on Bianca, and puts Bayley on top for the victory. So Bayley actually beat Bianca again with interference, but as being a heel, that makes sense. I do not like how this ended because it just was like so obvious. And to be honest with you, I sat there scratching my head thinking, is she going for the title? What was the point of this? Just to be weird? If your goal is not to go after the title, why not? Here's what I would have done. I would have had her, Nikki Cross, attack Bianca, play to Bayley a little bit, then attack her, stand over both of them, hold the title up. That's how you end Raw. That's how they should have ended Raw, but they didn't. She just stared at them. What the hell was that? Anyway, let me know what you thought of Raw down below in the comments. Follow or subscribe depending on where you're listening or watching this on. And as always, be majestic.